All right, I gotta play this game again. I just have to. It's the best game ever made. It's the best game I think has ever been made. It's my favorite game that's ever been made. So I gotta play it again. I played through the first game. Now I gotta play through the second one. This is gonna be a way longer play through the game because I take my time. I hang out. I like to bullshit and run around the hub world for a long time before I complete all the missions because this game means a lot to myself. It means a lot to my life. Tyler, I can't help that. When do you get off tonight? Do you get off at 11? Also, I did see the new TikTok you posted. I had a laugh, to say the least. I can't always remember when your lunch is either. If I would have known that your lunch was earlier, I would have probably went live a little bit earlier. My fault. No, I just felt like tonight was a good night to play some games. No, more clips to come. Okay, you don't get off till 1. I don't know if I'll still be up at that time. 11 probably, but 1 probably not. And then you're not off on Sunday this week, right? It's just Monday and Tuesday, I assume. But yeah, since I work most of the week next week, I will join you in the evenings. I will not be doing anything myself those 2 nights, but I will join you, and whether you stream or not, I will. Cool, just Monday and Tuesday. Got it. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I'll join you whenever I get home Monday and Tuesday. Obviously, I won't stay up any later than 10. But I'll join you for whatever you end up choosing to do. But I'm gonna wait till some other people show up, hopefully. Before I start the game. I decided I want to play this game again because I'm allowed to play whatever I want. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Since I already beat the first game, it'd be fitting. Plus, I'm wasting time. Not really wasting. Time is never wasted when I play this game. But I'm basically using this right now as a filler until MLB The Show comes out in another 2 weeks. And then that's what we'll really be focused on when I get that game. Then we'll be playing that a lot. So I can't say I'm wasting time. It's just really like a time. It's really like just like a fill-in for myself right now until we get that game here. But yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait till some people show up and then we'll get started. But I have a lot to talk about this game. Like, I literally could talk non-stop. You streaming tomorrow? I'm still done at 1. Tyler, I'm not sure yet. I want to. I just have no idea what. I don't know whether I should start the third Spyro game or if I come back to this game or I start something different. I don't know. I really don't know. I've thought about maybe playing either Astrobot. Nah, I'm not in the mood for that. Yeah, I'm not in the mood for Astrobot one bit. I might play the third Spyro, but I'm not sure yet. I'm undecided of what I want to do, actually. It could be this game again, realistically. Because, again, I'm not going to blow through this game. I'm going to legitimately use it as a hangout session. And just chill out for however long I want to. So it's not like I'm going to rush through it. So there's going to be a lot yet for me to do with this game. But I'm undecisive. I might play this game, I might not. I don't know. No clue. But I'm in no rush to start it, so that's why I'm just kind of here, just chilling to see if people pop in. But yeah, I could sit here and talk the whole stream, but I don't know if people really want me yapping 24/7. I could talk about this game for days on end. Every time I see this loading, this main menu screen, like I get the same nerves. Not really nerves, but I get the same like feel inside as I did when I first played the game. And every time I replay this game, I get the same feeling over and over and over and over and over again. It's just I don't know how to describe it though. Like if you don't feel the same way, like if someone doesn't feel the same way about a game in their own life compared to me with this, it's kind of hard to explain what the feeling is like. But granted, if you actually do feel very similar to what I do when I play this game, then you can understand what it means. Like this is like every time I play this game, it's like I'm playing it for the first time. And it's like, it's some of the best, like, high, I guess you could say, I get when playing a game. Because it's just like, I could sit here and talk about this game. And I could answer questions about this game. People can ask me all kinds of things about this game. Like, I will nonstop talk about this game. This game is my life. Without this game, I probably don't have a very fun childhood, and I probably don't have a fun gaming life without this game. It was the first game I've ever played in the franchise. Surprisingly enough, I did not start with Sly 1. I actually started with this. And the moment, I don't remember how I got a hold of the game. I don't remember if it was like a gift. I don't remember like someone, it had to have been, because I don't remember going out and buying it. It had to have been a gift, but I wish I remembered how I came across this game, because I don't remember that at all. Like, I just remember playing it. I don't remember how I got it, don't remember who gave it to me. I do remember how I got Sly 3. My brother got that for me for my birthday. I do remember that. And Sly 1 was actually my cousin's copy, since he didn't want most of his games anymore, so I actually was able to take Sly 1 from him. Not take, but have Sly 1 from him. But Sly 2, I don't have any recollection on how I got the game or was introduced into the franchise. I don't remember that whatsoever. I just remember playing this game, and I remember this loading screen, or the main menu screen here. I was just like, this is beautiful. Perfection. This game is too perfect. I don't have words to actually describe how perfect it really is. I don't know if that makes any sense. Nor don't know if anybody's really hearing me yap about this, because I could keep going on and on and on about it. But this game is special. So I'll wait before we really kick this off. Like I said, I'm in no rush in starting the game, in the sense of I will gladly wait in case people haven't seen the game before, or I take my time with this game. I've said it before already, since I've already been live, but I'm going to say it again in case there's anybody else that's in here who wants to listen to it. This will not be a direct, how do I call it? This will not be a direct start to finish playthrough on the stream of this game. It just won't be, because I don't rush through this game at all. I don't play it at the pace it's supposed to be played. I play it very, very slowly. Okay, so in this game compared to the first game, there's actually hub worlds that you can run around, do whatever you want, and that's kind of what I do. I'm using this game as basically a background for us hanging out. So if you want to see it be played at a regular pace, and the pace that's supposed to be played, I can play it that way at some point, but tonight is not going to be the night that I'm just going to go point A to point B. It's going to be point A, and then a long time until I get to point B. That's just how it's going to go. Sorry, but that's just the way I play this game. I don't play it at the proper pace. I play it at a very slow pace. But if there's anybody in here, hopefully anybody's doing well. Enough of me yapping about this game. Again, I'm a broken record when it comes to anything that has to deal with this game. But hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully it's Friday. Hopefully everybody has some plans for the weekend. Hopefully everybody gets outside. I don't know where everybody's at, but at least where I'm at, the weather's supposed to actually be really nice this weekend. It's going to be in the 70s. I don't like that aspect of things, but the last 3 days have been nothing but fog and rain. So the sun's at least going to be out, which is going to make the weekend super great. But so hopefully everybody will have a great weekend coming up. Get outside, do some things outside. Everybody needs to get fresh air. Everybody needs to see some sun. Just the way it's going to be. But yeah, I'll wait a little bit more, and then I will play the game. In case, like I said, in case anybody else stops in who wants to see the beginning of the game, I will wait a couple more minutes. But if you've been around my channel long enough, you should already know that this isn't the first time I played this on stream, and it won't be the last time. Be prepared to see all three of these games we played on the channel at least on stream at least once a year. It's just gonna happen. But I will play this game off stream. Actually, I have a save file of this game that I'm actually playing through right now on my own. No surprise. But yeah, it'll probably be played again probably a year from now on the channel. It's just everybody has those games that they absolutely fell in love with and will always love. Like, for example, Tyler. If you don't know who Tyler is, he's a good friend of mine. He's been in the chat. He's been, talking with me through parties and stuff while I'm on stream. Same with me to his channel. But Tyler, he's a big Mario guy. So, Mario Party has a big part in his heart, in his life, like this game does with myself. Everybody has a specific game that they absolutely love. And I would love to know what everyone's all-time favorite game is. That'd be a very interesting conversation. As I like to see variety. I like to see what everybody loves because it's different for everybody. What they think is their favorite game and what they think is like the best game ever made. And this qualifies for both for me. I'm gonna wait. Can't believe it's been. How's it been 13 minutes, 14 minutes already? I've been yapping way too much. It's wild. See what happens? I lose track of time when I talk about this game. I could just talk forever. Alright, well, we'll get started a while. We're going to put a new game. Yes, that is my current save file. That is the save file that we did on stream the last time. But we're going to do a new game because I want to.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard. And you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it. You're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're gonna get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I'm established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Man, there's just a level of nostalgic feelings that hit me every time that opening cutscene or that whatever you want to call it plays. It's just like a chef's kiss, in my opinion. It's just perfect. Everything about this game is perfect. Okay. I would imagine by the end of the night, all of you are going to get tired of hearing me talk about this game. But that just shows you how passionate I am about the game. If I wasn't passionate about it, you wouldn't hear me talk about it. When I was younger, I always thought it'd be nice to be able to exit the museum somehow. Like, oh, let's just go outside and let's, like, roam the streets of Cairo. But, like, from what I've heard, there was a Cairo episode that was supposed to be in the game, but it didn't make it into the game due to time restraints that they had trying to get the game out. Which was sad, because I would have loved to see what they would have came up with for a Cairo level. I don't think there's anything else I can break down here, I don't think. And the other thing, it's like, when I got to be able to talk to the voice actor in his own chat like that still is like one of the best nights I've had in the last like 2 months. I was actually able to talk to Kevin Miller himself, who voices Sly in all 4 games. Like, that was just, even if it was just in the chat, like, that was just a surreal moment for me because of how it's basically like a celebrity for me. You know, I'm sure everybody has like someone famous that they actually like would love to meet and like talk to. Kevin Miller is that guy for me. And I got to talk to him in his own Twitch chat. Like, I know it doesn't seem like much, but the fact that he was interacting with every one of us who were asking him questions, like, that's just great.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ow! Hold on. There it is. Okay. Let me at that security computer.
Alright, Bentley, you get everything situated. No coins from that? That's a shame.
Lights are offline. There goes the laser security system. I'm working on the security gate. Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
I also always thought that those pig guards could hear you, but they indeed cannot hear you. Or see you. They look disgusted. It's like they hate their jobs. So they get an old picture of... One thing I do like, the fact that they put pictures of the enemies of the last game in this game was a nice touch. So they actually put pictures of Raleigh in here, that's nice. Can't tell what that is. Looks like Raleigh's ships. That's actually like a foreshadow, possibly. Panda King, Raleigh. Can't tell what that is either.
Attention all guards, this is the network administrator. We're installing some new software into the security matrix. Don't be alarmed if some systems get turned off for a while. Thank you. You're all doing a great job.
That's right, Bentley. I'm pretty sure that this image is like a drawing that probably was like a, what's the word? Like a draft of what this game could have looked like. I think it was like a drawing or like something. Which I'm glad they gave him this model instead of the model in the image. Mugshot. They actually gave Raleigh a cane. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Am I just now catching on to this? Interesting. Those three paintings are actually the paintings that Dimitri actually foraged. I never caught on to that the first time. What's this? Oh, just another image. Ms. Ruby. Wow, they really do have everybody in this museum. They got Dimitri there. Some of these images I have always skipped over. I don't know why I'm still trying to think that this camera is inverted compared to the last game, because the first game the controls are inverted. I think my muscle memory is still thinking that it's. We got the images here. Okay, so the same images that are in Dimitri's nightclub. Interesting.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
When I was younger, I had dreams that I could jump down into the streets below me. I had a dream this game would let you actually go down there, and it felt so vivid. But no, indeed, you cannot jump down there because you just act like you're falling practically. Oh, goodness. Fun fact, the demo of this game did not have the doves on the power line. I've actually played the demo of this game. I actually have the demo disc, Murray's voice was different. There's a lot of different key aspects of the demo compared to the finished game.
Murray must have gotten lost along the way. Try pressing on ahead without him.
Murray. The man himself.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray. Okay, all clear.
Another one of these images looks like one of those like pre-drawn. I guess I never really took the time to look at all the images in this place, like the paintings. It's a good thing I did.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Thanks, dude. You ready, Murray? Ready for the big time? I never noticed that over there either. Nice little design. That's where I started because of the roof. I never really, like I said, I never taken the time to actually look at my surroundings when I've actually played the game to miss little hints and pieces of things.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
There's Panda King's statue. I did notice that Raleigh's. Man, they got a lot of things from the last game in here, and I never.
It's time to go.
Stop!
Like, I've noticed it, but I never really took notice.
This is where things get fun.
Freeze!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Hold still.
No, I'm not holding still.
You can't run forever.
Sure I can.
Stop, thief. Freeze. Hey, come back here, Ringtail. You can't run forever. Hold still.
Let's not worry about the coins, I guess.
Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail. I'll find you, Cooper.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's her only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Beautiful. Prologue. So we gotta start with number one. This episode is just iconic in general. Like, again, this game is perfectly put together. And there's no other words other than perfect to describe this game.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. but those plans end tonight.
The level design, the music, everything about this first level is just a perfect. Like, there's certain things in certain games that make you think that it's not like a part of the game that should be in a game, but everything about this first level is a description of Sly Cooper. It just is. Like, I almost don't have enough reasonings to explain why I feel the way I do about this game.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocular. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
So now, I can just do whatever the hell I want now. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fine. If you click the L3 button and press the left analog stick, I'll beam some virtual markers into your feed mask. They'll help
Thanks,
you find your
Bentley.
way around. If no markers are in view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftop.
We'll get the bottles later. I'm not worried about the bottles right now. It'll give me something to do to come back. Oh shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. If you want to fight, we're gonna fight. I didn't realize there's another one of those rats right in front of me when I dropped down. I was trying to go after the guy who had loot in his back pocket. Sometimes that's not always how it works. Man, when I first loaded into this game, this level specifically, I just remember how... Like, I knew when I first played this game that this game was going to be the best game I've ever played. It just gave the vibe right away. And I can say that obviously it did not disappoint. It did exactly what I thought this game was going to do. And I tell everybody they need to play this franchise at least once in their life. And if you don't like it after your first playthrough, that's fine. At least you tried it. I remember my brother and I, we would be playing this game. We would like stay up, like on school nights, we would be just playing this game together. We would just kind of like, what we would do, we would kind of make it in the sense of, okay, once you died, then the other one got a turn to play, and that's how we would do it. Like, we would just play, run around the hub worlds, and whoever died, then you had to give the controller to the next person. Since there really wasn't two-player in these games, there was two-player in Sly 3, but it wasn't like anything spectacular. But that's how my brother and I would play. We would literally only trade the controller off once one of us died. But when you pick up health, it's kind of hard to die. And then your brother's sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting patiently to play. I also have, this might be overboard to some people, but I got 1, 2, 3. I have 13 copies of this franchise. I have 3 copies of Sly 1. I have 3 copies of Sly 2. I have 2 copies of Sly 3. I have 2 copies of the HD collection on the PS3, and I have 1 copy on the Vita. And then I have a copy of Thieves in Time on the PS3, and a copy of Thieves in Time on the Vita also. So I got 13 different copies of this franchise. It's just one of them things where I'm out at a retro store and I see a Sly Cooper game, I pick it up and add it to the collection because I want to be the guy, I want to be the fan that ends up having many, many, many copies of this. Call me crazy, but I shouldn't be crazy about something I love. Nor should I apologize for something I love. Kind of just how it goes. I do know whenever I fall over dead one day, I want a copy of each game buried with me. I do know that. With my cane that I actually have, since my brother got me a full-size replica cane 1 year. That's gonna be buried with me too. The hell? Why did it say I was like sneaking behind somebody and there's nobody there? Wait a minute. That was weird. I don't know what that was about. Where'd you come from, dude? Now you came right out of nowhere now. Get out of here. And you guys come from all over the place. Is there another one coming? Oh, yeah, there was one coming. Just take care of him right now. Oh, Dimitri, come out of your boat. The bell rang. Coast is clear. Does he finally have something good? No, he doesn't. You guys have some of the worst amount of money in your pockets. And yes, again, I take my time. I sometimes play this game too slow. But I really don't care. I don't rush it. Also, any loot that I get out of pockets, like I just got with that bronze watch, I do not sell it. Okay, so we got these guys here. I try to see how many of each thing I can collect over the time I play this game. So I never sell anything that I get. I'm sure that frog's gonna come running down here now. Yeah, I knew you would there. Are you Raleigh's cousin? If you're Raleigh's cousin, you're an ugly looking frog, I can tell you that. Actually, no, you got style. The man's got the fedora or whatever you call that on his head. He's got a nice jacket. He's well dressed. He's got some style to him. The rats, they don't got style. The rats never have style. They're literally just in like... Well, wait. Yeah, they got style. Can I get the... No, I don't want to get that rat. Yeah, they got style. They got that typical, like... French, like... look. But the design of this game is just beautiful. Again, I could probably just being biased because I'm biased towards this game. I will protect this game in any way, shape, or I can't talk. Any way, shape, or form, I will protect this game. If it meant my life was on it, I would protect this game. I will defend the game. So a lot of times I just like to run around, grab coins, bullshit. I mean, basically that's what I'd like to do with this game, is just hang out. Sometimes streams don't have to be on the game story itself. Sometimes streams can just be you're just playing a game because you love to play the game, and people can come hang out and leave as they please. It is an interesting, I feel like most of the guards are accurate to location. I don't know what it is about rats and frogs in Paris that kind of connect. If they connect at all, I don't know, because everybody else, all the other guards in the next 7 worlds, all match the world itself. But the frogs and rats are so nostalgic as well. It's just perfection. There's nothing but perfection. Oh, I knew there was a frog right there. I heard him. Where'd you come from? What I should have asked Kevin Miller, when I was in his stream, is what game he enjoyed recording the most. He did say his favorite lines to record was like the in-game like directions. So let's say I was running around, let's say I was Bentley. You know how Bentley said about hit the R3, L3 button to da-da-da-da. Kevin Miller said in that stream I was in that he liked doing those kinds of lines for Sly. Let's say you're Murray or Bentley, you're running around the hub world, and then Sly comes on and gives you a direction without being in the Bunaka. That's what Kevin said he really liked recording the most. But I wish I would have asked him what game he liked recording the most out of the four. Oh, why do I feel like he probably... I don't know. He feels like a Sly 3 type of, like... He would enjoy that one the most. But I also think Sly 2 would also be his, like, favorite. But I don't know. I didn't ask him that when I was in his stream. A dream come true is if he showed up here. Like, I mean, that's like a 1 in millions of chances. But that would be the icing on the cake if I saw the real Kevin Miller in the chat. Like, that would... I honestly don't know how I'd react, really. I'd be super grateful, for one. But to have the guy who voiced my, like, childhood, in a sense, that would be... And many of us who feel the same way about this game, I really don't know what I'd do. Wasn't there a rat down here? No? Maybe not. What's up, Case? Are you a hoss? Is that what H stood for? Total hoss? That'd describe you perfectly. Man's a total hoss. Sure, you're welcome, Case. Okay, so we got this dude down here and this dude up here. So... Anyway, Case, hopefully your week was good. I'm glad to see you in here. Typically when there's one, there's typically multiple. Like the one day Tyler and I were just talking about Eli, then all of a sudden Eli showed up. It's like you all show up at the same time, I feel. I feel like when one of you shows up, like, then there's like three. Which is a good thing. I just find it ironic that, like, when one person shows up, then there's like two that show up, and then there's a third. It's like you all make a plan. Okay, so that's your... I mean, not everybody has games that they can play for hours. I am. I could literally sit here and play this for like a 3-hour stream if I really had to and not accomplish much in game. That's just me. Because I have a deep connection with this game. I'm just here to hang out. Like, I'm not really trying to, like, be entertaining. And I'm the opposite. I don't need stimulating things. I can literally just sit here and with my feet back and I'll just absolutely chill. I'm good, I guess. As good as I'm gonna be. It's Friday at least. How am I standing on this and did not like bounce up? I'm just gonna stay here then until this guy decides to stop running around like a fucking idiot. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm hoping once Tyler gets his Fridays back, we can come up with some more DC topics to talk about. I just don't have any ideas. Like, I have no ideas for, like, topic ideas for those streams. If you have any ideas, I'll at least write them down. And Tyler and I can discuss what we think. I just need, you know, like I said, I need to brainstorm and actually think about what the hell can we rank, what can we talk about, what can we discuss. Like, I just don't know. I have no idea. I mean, you can only do so many of the same things before you've already done them, you know? I don't even know that guy was down there. Let me read that. Let me read your whole thing, Case. You're saying to make a just in general, but it's always had restrictions. Set list. So you're saying no restrictions. Just make it however long or short that you want, with whatever songs you want in whatever order you want. We could do that. I feel like. What were some of the other ones that we've done? We've done a Brian only set, and I think we've done a Bond only set, and I think we've also done a set with a song off each album. We've done a set. So yeah, that's true. We've done a lot of them that had like requirements, I guess you could say, or regulations. Like, yeah. But we've never really done one of just open freely. We can make it as long or as short as we want with whatever tracks that we want to put into the set list. So I'll keep that in the pile of potential, but I gotta talk to Tyler about it. So only restriction is 24 song max. Okay. I agree with that, though. It has to be within somewhat realistic realms. 24 songs we can use because they've done 24 before. It'd be different if they never did 24 songs. Let's say 21 was the longest that they've ever done, then we would only have to go with 21. But since they've done 24, we can go up to 24. I'd really have to think about it. Really about, like, what all I would include, what order would I play them at, or have them be played at, and then decide, okay, like, I could be cheap and pick, like, my top 24 tracks, but that would be too cheap. I don't count those, Case. I count the real ones. I don't count the ones with Mr. Broken Leg and... Yeah, I don't count him. But yes, I know what you mean. They have done 24 sets on the Rocker Bus Tour. I'd really have to think about it, though. I feel like that's the way Tyler would do it. He would just pick his top 24 songs and he would order them in a way. I don't ever look at my lists when I do anything like that. I just go off a whim and be like, okay, what would I want? Because there's, obviously, like, For Those About to Rock would be the only proper closing as song number 24, in my opinion. I wouldn't have any other song closing the set. And I think, honestly, Case... Oh, I know it happened, and it was an interesting sight to see. I think I'd much rather have Brian sing Shot in the Dark too early than see Axl sing for them ever again. Ain't no way in hell I'd want Axl back. Fuck no. No shot, okay. So you're saying, in the sense of, if we had to pick 5 other replacements for Brian when he had to be absent other than Axl, who would we pick? See, that I feel like that would be too difficult for me because I don't really know anybody who would be a fit. Like, I don't know if I could pick people who would actually be a proper, like, yeah, they could do the job and still make it sound somewhat like it's a Tyler idea. I just don't know, like, who the hell would be fitting, Like, I have no clue. Oh shit, okay. I want to get this rat over here. Like, I don't know. That's a good question, Case. That's actually a good thought, not gonna lie. Band lineups, I would say the current one would be number 2. At least in my mind, I would think that the current one would probably rank second behind the obvious one. There's only really one obvious one that would beat out the current one. No, Case. I wouldn't even include that lineup, but technically you would have to because it would be in their history. I would have to get the list of, like, all the different lineups that they've had. Well, we don't have to get every single little difference. I mean, like the Blow Up Your Video tour had Stevie instead of Malcolm for a period of time, but I wouldn't even count that as a different lineup than when Malcolm was there. I would just count it as Simon Wright Cliff, Malcolm, Brian, and Angus. That would be the lineup that I would like go with Flick to blow up your video. And of course you have the Chris Slade 2 tenures. I know I'm gonna get heat. I know who I would put last. Apparently Wright was in talks before they got Matt Log. Honestly, I think Matt Log was the correct choice. And you know, I'll agree with you, Case, and I know Tyler doesn't agree with us, but I think Matt Log gives Phil a run for his money. At least, I don't think if Phil played on this tour, it would sound nearly as good as what Log is doing right. The Log or not? That's actually a good name for him. That's a good nickname. Where'd you come from, dude? And I know I'm gonna get heat to who I would put last, but I agree. I don't disagree with you. I also agree with you, and Tyler thinks we're crazy for thinking that, but I don't think it's that crazy. Well, granted, 09-10 is when I think Malcolm's mind really started to start fading, I think, in a sense. Because, I mean, granted, from what I've heard reports on, he had to rehearse with Angus before every Black Ice show. So it makes sense. I know Tyler's going to hate my last choice. If we decide to actually rank the lineups, and you know, in my personal opinion, it is my least favorite lineup. Was that during the was that the River Plate one? Okay, that one's last then. That one's for sure last, but there's another one that it's just, I can't get into listening to a lot of live stuff. It just lacks energy for me. And Tyler will hate that opinion on when we get to that, but it's true. But going back to the Shoot to Thrill thing, are you talking about like the River Plate version when he's kind of just got that like blank stare while he's playing? Yeah, Case, you're right. It's my, on the contrary of Dave Evans, it's my least favorite. It just is. Anything with Brian will overtop that. It doesn't matter who's playing drums, or whoever. It's going to beat that every day of the week, every single time. Studio tracks with him, fine. Live stuff, it doesn't compare to me. It just does not compare at all. I know, you can hate me all you want for that. You agree? That's actually surprising. I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would actually agree with that opinion. And honestly, I'm sorry, but the Rocker Bus lineup even beats it. I said it. I do not care. Yes, Chris Slade's drumming hurts it, but it's still better. I would still much rather listen to that lineup than... It just is. I need to start listening to some of his audiobooks, Case. I never listened to any of Brian's audiobooks before. I mean, how anything with Brian in it it's going to be great, so... I never noticed some leaves blowing around before. Sure, you can call it that. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say about that. I'm not sensitive about those kinds of things. I was at almost 11 already. It's crazy. What'd you send me, Case? Okay, Okay, let me see here. Wow, Case, where did you find that video at? That is a shame because that video definitely proves Malcolm's dementia was kicking in. He kind of just was looking around like, what do I do? Like, what do I play? Like, yeah, but how did you know how to find that specific one? Because that was like kind of sad, and this not in the sense of he couldn't help it, but like sad at the fact that his mind was going, and he kind of. What the sad part was when you could just tell. Okay, gotcha. Like I could just tell, like he was just looking around, like, what do I do? You know. Man, all you bastards are all here at one time. It really is. Even Phil was off. It seems like everything was like off. And I guess it's because Malcolm just lost his complete. He just didn't know what the hell was going on. That's why is that the reason why you started playing guitar, I assume? When you started playing it, let me see what the rest of that message said. It gets cut off whenever I'm on PS5. It doesn't like. It was way harder than it seems. I don't doubt that, Case. It definitely looks more difficult than it probably is. But Brian is like an idol to me in a way. Not for any singing purposes, he just always has been ever since I got into the band when I was younger. Like, that's why I defend him as much as I do. Like, Brian will always be number one for me, no matter what. He is my number one. In music history. I don't care what people say. Doesn't matter. He is my number one. In any category. Bro, why did you just turn around like that? That was weird. I know. I still got 6 months to wait, though. You at least got 4 months. I know, from him having to leave because of his hearing, and then he gets to come back, and he's been on a tour since 2023. Like, we need to take him. We need to be grateful that he's even still with them. Like, which I know you and I both are, but like, I'm saying we as in general, I think as fans need to take him. Like, we need to be thankful for him. It's not all the time that you have to leave, people leave a band because of medical issues, and then you get to come back and still perform at the highest level that you possibly can. Even though some people may think that you shouldn't have. Which, there's going to be haters in everything that anybody ever does in life. People are going to hate for whatever reason they want to hate. And that's just because haters have a jealousy. That's what fuels haters, is jealousy. Over something. People hate you because they're jealous of something that you have that they don't. Or jealous that they're doing something that you aren't. And I think that's why a lot of people hate on Brian for no reasons, because they're jealous of the fact that he's still performing. Unlike a lot of people who realistically sounds like shit. Case you don't have to tell me that. The man is a legend. And the man will always... And the day something happens to him will be the day that I'm broken inside. Like, if something ever happens to him... When... I know it's not really if, it's more of a when. But when something happens to him, I'm going to be broken. Like, that's gonna take me a while to, like, get over. Because that man's literally my life when it comes to music. Well, you can tell that he still absolutely loves what he does. And I know Angus is so much happier that Brian's back. You can just tell. Especially during high voltage, you can just tell when they're like... Well, that's true, yes. Especially the big two. But yes, I know, yeah, you're right. Anything happens to him or Angus, then that'll really be a dark moment in my life. It won't be a moment, it'll be years, because the music plays in my head every single day of my life. There's not one day go by where I don't listen to at least one song every single day. Because that's what my life is. Without their music, my life is basically non-existent. My life is pathetic without them. I probably wouldn't be here without them. Hell, music is the place to turn when you don't feel comfortable turning to anybody. Music doesn't leave you, music doesn't judge you, music doesn't... As Brian says, this is yours. It belongs to you, you, and me. Nobody can take it away from you. Nobody. How'd you not see me before, dude? Cut off again. Let me read what you said, Case. Exactly. Even when we're gone, the thing about music is like music will live forever. Even when the artists are gone, their music will live forever. And that's the crazy part. You're back again, Tyler. Part of me questions whether I should even stream tonight. I was super unsure about it. I'm still like unsure about it. Even when I'm almost an hour and a half in, like I'm still unsure if I should have done it. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just not doing something right. I don't know. Case, if your tribute band ever comes around, I'll be sure to come support you, for sure. Mullet head. That's your new nickname, Case. Honestly, Case, I've never liked tribute bands at all, but I would come support yours if yours came by. So Tyler, Case came up with a few stream ideas. I don't know if you're down for any of them or not, but Case came up with a couple ideas that we could do when your Fridays come back. Whoa. We've done some things similar to some of Case's ideas, but they're different. I don't know, it's totally up to you. He has done one thing that we haven't done. At least from my knowledge, we haven't done it. I was wondering how long that frog was going to stay there stuck between that car. Yeah, Tyler, it's just been you and Case. Which, hell, I'm not docking that at all. I'm glad both of you are here. At least you guys come to see me. But yeah, like there's just so many nights where it's like I'm so excited to stream, and then like it's just been a dud in a sense, you know? It's like I don't know what I'm doing wrong compared to like everybody else. Seems like every time I play the game I love, it's like people just say fuck you, basically. I don't fucking know. Oh no shit, I know you're working, Tyler. Jeez, I know that. I don't even expect you to be here when you are working. I don't know, this is nights. No, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you and Case tremendously. But like nights like these make me think that maybe I shouldn't do this anymore, because I'm just wasting my time in a sense. Like I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not wasting my time, but that's what my mind thinks that I'm doing. I feel like I'm just completely just shouldn't like do this. Yes, I know I'm playing the game slow, but I'm allowed to do that. Maybe it's because I don't play the games that everybody and their brother are playing. Like, who wants to play the same shit that everyone else is playing? Posting the Madden? Nice. I'll be looking to watch them tomorrow. But again, I don't like playing a lot of the games that most people play anyway. I'll probably end up. What time is it? I'll probably end up going to bed soon anyway. So I probably shouldn't even done this tonight. For sure, Tyler. Okay, so that's up to you. I'd watch if you did that. You probably have to do it on YouTube, though. I don't think you could do it here. At least if you did do it here, I wasn't sure how you would get around it. But yeah, Tyler, we're going to have to think of brainstorm. We can talk one of the evenings that I get home. We can think of some things. I'll include backing vocals. I definitely would watch if I'm around. You know, obviously when you do stream it, if I'm around and able to, I definitely will stop and watch. Even if it's just parts. Even if I couldn't be there the whole time, I'd at least stop in for bits and parts of it. Because you're good at playing guitar, Case. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Where'd you come from, you bastard? If that's the case, Tyler, he's pretty good. God. I haven't had any clips for a while to post, because I haven't had anything really worth clipping. And of course, I always see all these videos. People you need a clip, you need a clip, you need to share your stuff on like 5 different platforms. Who the fuck has time to constantly be like sharing your shit over 5 different platforms when I only have one platform to share it on? It is true, Tyler. You have way too many clips and I don't have enough. I think realistically, the only time I have clips is when we're together anyway. I'd never have anything funny happen to me when I'm by myself. I don't know if it's just because my personality is so like mellow and like laid back compared to your like comedic personality. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that are starting to discourage me from Twitch in general. I don't know, maybe I do just need to go away. Who fucking knows? I don't remember what happened on Monday. What was Monday? Oh, that was Monday? Seems like forever ago. That's right, Tuesday I didn't stream. I guess that was Monday. Okay, so I don't think I would quit completely. Like, there's just so many things that just, like, doesn't make it worth it. You know what I mean? That's right, you did. This week has kind of flew by. I can't remember shit that's happened. Like, I don't know. I just play games like this when I just want to hang out and chat with you guys. Because I can just sit here and bullshit on the game while I'm, like, talking to everybody. I'll get those bottles later. Like right now, I just wanted to do like just a stream tonight to see like who pops in, who wants to hang out, who wants to chat, blah 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 blah. And that's why I've kind of just been running around, just collecting coins. That way, I am focused. on like answering anything that's in the chat or answering any questions or, you know, being completely focused on conversation. I saw that you uploaded, but I didn't watch it yet. Oh, I know. And like I said, I'm not like dissing the fact that I only have you and, you know, you two in here, which is great. Having you two in here, oh, the two best friends that I got. It was so bad. I'll have to watch it. I saw that you uploaded, so you must have recorded that after I left that night. I'll have to watch and see how bad it was and what kind of game it is. Let me see what the rest of your message says, Case. Hold on. That's fair. In terms of cover, what would interest you all? Like, are you gonna start doing song cover videos again, Case, or what? Are you saying for me to like pick a song I want you to cover? Well, I can't just pick all the good ones that I want to pick. Something less random than No Man's Land? I don't know if I can help you with that one. Less random. Okay, let me think. How about, I'll wait till Tyler's done picking his choice. I have to think, like, what's considered No Man's Land random? Because I don't want to pick something that you classify as random. You wanted a song that would sort of highlight Mal's part? See, now you're asking me questions about parts of the songs that I never know who plays what. Because I just, let me think. Case, could you do safe in New York City? Or is that too random for you? I just feel like that would be interesting to see Case play that. But I don't know if that's too random for Case. Or if he can find a tab for it. You know most of it? Well, that's my choice then. See, I don't like the mainstream shit. I mean, I like it, but I prefer not to choose mainstream. And deep cuts to the day. I mean, granted, I'll watch whatever song you play, but if it's my choice, it's not going to be everyone and their brother only knows, and then if they play Stiff Upper Lip, they don't know what the fuck they're listening to. Like at the show, like at the concert in May. All these numbnuts in front of me, as soon as Stiff Upper Lip played, they kind of just stood there, like, bobbing their heads, not knowing what the fuck they were doing. And I really wanted to say something, but I didn't. But of course, right after Stiff, they played Highway to Hell, and then all of them and their brothers were all like... I'm just like... I got more excited hearing Stiff Upper Lip than I did Thunderstruck. I mean, I was excited, don't get me wrong, but you know, the level... He didn't get to hear Stiff live at all. So... Yeah, what Tyler will say, he got to see the best lineup, which in fact he did see the best lineup, but we did see the second best lineup. Yeah, Tyler has that one over me. He did get to hear Anything Goes, and that's... I'm jealous of that one. Weast. I'll talk to you later, Tyler. That makes sense, Case, for sure. Peter. I'm gonna have to talk to you two about... I think I'm gonna start using Peter as a hidden code to do certain things for the chat. I think anytime I say Peter, it's going to mean something. In case I absolutely need one of you to do something for me. But I will tell you guys that later. Pistachios are nasty. I'm just gonna say it. Pistachios are horrible. Why do I call them pistachios? Pistachios. Taints. Pistachios, no shit. Facts. Like, no shit, this bag contains pistachios. That's exactly what's in the fucking bag. Or box, or whatever the hell they come in. I don't know, Case. It's almost been 2 hours now. I feel like I've wasted 2 hours. My gut told me not to stream tonight, and I probably should listen to it. I was bored. I wanted to do something, and I didn't want to play games alone. I'll probably end up going to bed soon. Honestly, I'll probably be going to bed right after I get done here. Probably won't stream tomorrow. It just depends on if I feel like it. And if it's going to be worth it. Because I won't stream again until... If I don't stream tomorrow, I won't stream until next Friday. So, kind of been talking to most of myself. Other than you, Case, obviously, and Tyler. What we got down... Yeah, I just wanted to hang out tonight, really, and just see who pops in and who doesn't. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't really completed any in-game stuff yet. You are here, for sure, and I appreciate you even taking the time out of your night, Case, to even be in here. Hey, you do you. Why are you taking a long way around? Just... No judgment here. How's that going? Do you know most of the song, or are you just now learning it? Well, they're about 2 hours long, so you're going to be up for a little while yet if you're going to do that. Unless you do like an 80s or 70s show, and then it's like anywhere from 8 to 15, 17. Fair. I didn't know you knew that song, Lucas. You're a senior, you gotta know all of them. Is there? Of course, I'm not musically, like, smart to really know what's going on musically, other than, obviously, what I'm hearing. They should bring that song back. I'd be fine if Stevie started playing Bad Boy. What time is it? I'm gonna give it another 8 minutes. I'm gonna end at 11:30. And that'll be it for me, and then tomorrow is unknown. If I do, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna play. I don't got much. Go on, let's fight. $1,900. I landed perfectly. And by the time we play this game again, then I will get started on I'll get started on some of the missions at probably the next time we do anything. Because I would prefer more people to be here before I actually start doing them. I mean, Slide 1 is kind of, you don't get this free will just to go do whatever you want. So that's why that game got done rather quickly. But again, I could play this game for hours just doing this. What do we got here? We're just got the just past 2 hour mark. Maybe I'll just end now, maybe? Yeah, we hit the 2-hour mark. I probably should just call it a night at this point. Let me head back. No, I was silent there for a minute too, Case. You're good. No, I think it's probably the proper time to be done. I'm thinking I've stretched this out long enough, I think. Probably longer than I should have. I was really excited to play the game, and nice, Case. I'll be looking forward to when you upload some of your cover videos. I don't know why you ever deleted them. You need to start doing guitar covers again and uploading them. You did good at that. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. I do appreciate you and Tyler being in here, Case. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in because I was afraid I was going to talk to nobody tonight. But I appreciate you and Tyler stopping in tonight at least. But no, I was excited to play the game, but then just kind of felt like I shouldn't have. Now, don't get me wrong, I never not like playing this game, but I was hoping that more people would be here in the sense of interactions. But you and Tyler are my best friends, so that's all that really matters to me. Your early covers weren't in a spot you were happy with, that's fair. Just like how I'm not happy with it my video stuff right now. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here now, Case. And I will, I'll talk to you. Well, of course, we talk all the time anyway. But yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow or not. The way it feels, probably not. Which means I probably won't be around for at least another week because I don't stream during the week right now. Now that I'm back to work because I'm in bed early. But yeah, Case. I'm gonna end it here for the night. And maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow on here. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. It's still to be determined. So, anyway, I'll end it here for now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, Case, one way or the other.